Welcome, Gemini, to High Priestess Influence and to your intuitive tarot guidance. So this will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 23rd through the 29th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it is general. So just take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, Gemini, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. You know what's best for you, Gemini. And keep in mind that the cards are just here as guides, not as predictors. So it is always my intention to attract the cards along with the intuition that will best serve those of you who actually view this message. Also, Gemini, listen, I appreciate all of the support that you guys give me, and anyone who's looking to support this channel, all you have to do is click like or consider subscribing and clicking the bell for notification. That's all. I really appreciate those of you who are subscribed and who share and like. And listen, Gemini, if this does not resonate with you, you can always go to High Priestess Influence, go to playlists and find the playlists for your moon and rising sign messages, because sometimes they either resonate more or they have there are additional messages in there that might apply to you. So Gemini, very interesting. From the minor arcana, you only had one card jump out for each position there. So on the left there, you have, with the Eight of Cups, the physical realm. In the mental realm, in other words, what's on your mind, what you're focused on, you have the Queen of Cups reversed. And then in the message from the spiritual realm, you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. That's the, advice from the spiritual realm. And then as your overall energy, you have the Death card. So I don't always start with the overall energy, but let's take a look at the Death card, because that's the card of transformation. That's the card of things ending to allow the new to be born, to begin. Okay, so Gemini, this is like a natural, logical transformation, progression of things. It's like the natural unfolding of events, and it's not unexpected. It's not sudden. It's not a surprise. It's the natural progression. It's just like the way things are supposed to unfold, the way things like need to unfold here. So in your physical realm here, you have the Eight of Cups. Listen, what are you leaving behind, Gemini? I don't know if I'll come up with anything, if anything will come to me, because being a general reading and the fact that only one card jumped out for this position, it's a really general feeling of you letting something go, walking away from something, of course, turning your back on something or someone. For some of you, you feel empowered by this, yet I got empowered, but a little scared. Empowered, but a little almost like fear of the unknown. Empowered, but feeling as though it was a necessary move. So some of you may have done this already. You may have left somebody or something, a situation or a person. And for some of you, it's a feeling of power. It's walking away in your power, or regaining your power, or toward your power. For some of you, I'm getting the feeling of independence. of independence, of standing on your own, of relying on yourself. Now, I just got relying on yourself for a change. I don't think that was meant to sound judgmental. I think for some of you that might be where the fear is coming in. Maybe you've never supported yourself before. Maybe you've left a relationship or a situation and you've never been out on your own, or you've never supported yourself. I mean, it could be that you left a partner and now you're on your own and supporting yourself on one salary. For others, it could be leaving your parents' home, moving out of your parents' home, or like splitting up with a roommate and going out and getting your own place. I just got the feeling for someone, it's almost like a business, separating from someone in a business. So yeah, this definitely can be anything. So if you have recently found yourself separating from someone or something, leaving something behind, making a big change, like letting go of something in favor of something else, if that resonates with you at all, then this message is for you. Or if you're in the process of doing that, this message is definitely for you. I just also got the feeling that for some of you, if you're considering a separation of sorts from somebody or something, that there may be something in here for you. And again, I also feel like not every message is going to be for each of you. So yeah, interpret as you will, especially with only one card for each position. So in the mental realm, this is where your focus is at. This is what you're thinking about. Queen of Cups reversed, male or female, it's not gender specific. Okay, so you're thinking about someone, or this either represents the person you left or are leaving, or the situation. And the situation for some of you, I think, is a job. And this may represent the corporation or the boss. Okay, now I'm going to go off on the job one for a moment. Okay, so some of you did not get the send-off that you wanted, or are not getting the reaction or the send-off. You thought that you would be more appreciated. You thought you would be more missed. So somebody out there, I think, either just left or is in the process of leaving a job, and you feel like kind of surprised that you did not get the send-off that you wanted. Like maybe you've been a loyal employee, or you've been well liked, and you've been a hard worker, and you thought that they would appreciate you more, give you a better send-off, maybe miss you more. Some of you didn't get, I know I'm getting really specific, but I'll generalize it. I'll get back to the general in a moment. But some of you, or somebody, was expecting a counter offer and didn't get it. So I feel like that is not resonating with you. That's kind of, the expression "stuck in your craw." If I've got that expression correct, but that's why I got the feeling, stuck in your craw. Now, for others, again, that could be an individual person that you're leaving behind. I mean, in a workplace, it could represent your boss also, who's not happy that you're leaving. But it also could be a personal relationship, and either this person took it badly, or you're expecting this person to take it badly. I feel like some of them will be upset and distraught, and others will react with anger, or you're expecting that. Remember, this is your mental realm. This is what you're expecting. But yeah, now I'm really seeing where this death energy comes in here. This change, this transformation. Okay, now also, the death card is number 13. 1 plus 3 reduces to 4. So this is a card with the 4 energy. And this is an opportunity for you to gain your own footing, or stabilize things for yourself. But you know how I said something about independence before, like standing on your own 2 feet. That's what the expression is coming to me. Okay, standing on your own 2 feet. Okay, actually, as I just said that, and I glanced down at the card, because when I do this, I just I stare at the window. But when I glanced down at the card, I just noticed that only the front 2 legs of the horse are showing. Only the front 2 feet are showing. But yeah, standing on your own 2 feet. For some of you, again, like I said, this might be the first time you're out on your own, or you're relying on yourself. I just got the feeling that somebody struck out on their own business, or is striking out on their own business. Again, standing on your own 2 feet, supporting yourself, going it alone. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, and I also just got the feeling like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right, so the you know how I said this is the 13 card, the 1 and the 3? The 1 energy is single, 1, independent, going it alone. And the 3 energy is about creation. It involves creativity, and it also involves like the taking of the first step in a new creation. Right? You have the 1 energy, that initial spark. Then you have the 2 energy, where there's like, okay, the inspiration is building up, the ideas are coming, the planning is beginning. And then the 3, when you're really starting to take action on the plan. So so I'm feeling like the 13 energy resonates with you, the 1 and the 3, maybe more so even than the energy of transformation for some of you. I mean, you can take what resonates with you, but I'm definitely feeling like the 1, the independence, and then the 3, the creativity, creating your own way, making your own way, creating. Some of you are creating something brand new, or creating something from scratch. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, so in your message from the spiritual realm, again, only 1 card jumping out for this position also. So the 2 of Pentacles reversed. Wow, you know what? Yeah, this is about you, again, going it alone, finding that balance within you, finding that alignment within you, finding that inspiration within you. Yeah. So the universe is encouraging you to go within for everything you need. And what I'm really feeling like that with that is, what they mean by everything you need is the alignment, the energy. It's all about, I also just got, don't get ahead of yourself. I'll get to that in a minute. It's all about being in alignment with every step that you're taking, so that you can inspire, you can receive the inspiration for what the next step is, and the next step, and the next step is there. And now I don't even remember what I just said. I should never have said. I'll go back to it. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, universe, give that back to me. Okay, so we were talking about you being in alignment, you going it alone, you finding that balance. It all being about you. And you know what? Again, I'm pretty sure this is not what I was talking about, but again, you know how I was talking about the footing, gaining your footing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't. Okay. Don't fall into the trap. The trap? Or don't let, I don't know, don't allow yourself to be tripped up by, don't allow yourself to be tripped up by others or anything or anyone else's vibration. Okay. Yeah, this is all about you and your vibration. Don't allow anyone else's vibration or words or opinions. And I just got 2 cents. You know how people like that expression about putting in their 2 cents? Don't allow anyone else's 2 cents to trip you up. And what I mean by trip you up, it's vibrationally. In other words, okay, yeah, all over the place here, but I think I can sum it up now. This is about you and your alignment. This move that you are making, this feeling of you going out on your own or being independent in some sense, it's only about you and your vibration. Now, I know other people play into our lives. This is really talking about your emotions, your beliefs, your focus. So I just got it's not even a vision. I don't even know how to word it, but I just got the information, like of putting blinders on. Like I just sensed. That's sensing. That's what it is. I sensed you putting blinders on, or the universe saying, put blinders on. And you know what? Just glancing down at this card with the 2 pentacles, like a blinder on each side. You know what I'm talking about from the horses, with horses? They'll put them on, I think, like race horses, so that they'll only look forward. They won't get distracted by the horses on the side of them or whatever. But putting blinders like on the side of you, like I'm getting that feeling of you having blinders on the side of you and just focus on where you are going and what you want and not paying attention to anyone else or anything around you. So I'm getting the feeling that some of you have, maybe represented by this Queen of Cups here, this Queen of Cups reversed, or not for some of you, but you have some people who are naysayers, some people who are holding you back, some people who are trying to hold you back. And then for others, so for some of you, these people are well-meaning. They're not trying to ruin things for you, but you know, my dear Gemini, I have had people who love me more than life itself try to hold me back, but not intentionally. You know, when I would get grandiose ideas, but that you don't want to do that, do you? Oh, that's no, you can't do that. That's risky. That sounds like too much. And you know what? It really stuck with me. And I never realized it. I mean, I really didn't. Oh, they're just looking out for me or whatever. I mean, I really was so unaware. And of course, at that time when I was younger, I mean, I knew nothing about the universe or vibration or whatever. I mean, that's back when I was having all of my experiences that have like really brought me to the place I'm at now. So I don't have any regrets, but I also have had those experiences because I'm supposed to bring them to readings like this, to situations like this, because not everyone is supposed to have those experiences. Some of you are supposed to tap into this and figure this out younger, earlier, sooner. But I'm feeling as though some of you have well-meaning people, let's say parents, for example, who are like maybe telling you, you shouldn't let this opportunity go. You shouldn't walk away from this situation, this relationship. This is a really good job. Why would you leave it? And people are weighing in. Oh, okay. You know what? I just got the feeling with the 2 of Pentacles, like a scale, the balance, the weighing in. People putting in their 2 cents. Okay, yeah. People are putting in their 2 cents, and the universe is just gently warning. I don't like the word warning, gently advising you not to let anyone else weigh in, not to listen to anyone else's words, not to let their vibration affect you. Ooh, what's the word? I just like, be strong, hold firm, be aware of your vibration. Be aware of the thoughts you are thinking and hold your vibration firm in the presence of anyone else who might try to talk you down, whether they mean it in a positive way, whether they mean it in a negative way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Only you know what's best for you. Only you can make those decisions. Only you can trust your inner knowing. So, wow, it's very interesting here how so few cards can bring forth so many messages. So, even if the specifics here don't apply to you, the part about leaving others out of the equation you might recognize that, Gemini. You might be saying, this part is for me. Yes, I do have people who try to weigh in on my decisions. I do have people who, it just struck me with the Queen of Cups here, who like put a damper on things. I think that's how the expression goes. Who throw cold water on my ideas, who try to subdue me, who try to keep me down. And again, could be well-meaning people who worry about you. Don't take risks, don't take chances, or this or that or the other thing. Years ago, I left a well-paying job with great benefits and such, but I was really, really unhappy. And it also, came with a pension and such. But I was so unhappy. I can't imagine the last 20 years of my life if I would have stayed there. So that's when I did hold firm. That's when I said, you know what? I know you all think I'm crazy, but I have to do what's right for me. And that's what I'm feeling here for some of you, Gemini. This is really strong for some of you, really powerful. All right, my Gemini friends. So listen, if this doesn't resonate, go check out your moon and rising sign messages. But I do feel like there's some universal messages in here that could be of value to anyone, even non-Geminis. So if you know anyone who needs this, share it either verbally or send them this message. But I feel like a lot of us are held back by others, are dampened. Our spirits are dampened. That's what it is. Your spirit. That's what I was feeling. I was feeling a dampening of the spirit. Don't let anyone else dampen your spirit, Gemini. Don't let anyone else dampen your spirit. You've got this. Okay, thank you so much for being with me, Gemini. I hope this week ahead is fabulous, and I hope to see you back here again next week, my wonderful Gemini friends.